We are live. Give me. I was just letting some people come in.
Yeah, I really should have stopped at the liquor store though.
You are live, sir. Thanks so much.
Okay.
Okay.
That would have been perfect. Oh man. Like, can you
Most
give me 15 minutes?
no.
You got a drink in your hand.
You should have been prepared, sir. Okay.
I
That's
really
pop.
should have.
That's pop. Okay. All right. We have viewers. People love me. I see you guys. Okay. Hello. This is 21 Questions Podcast live, and I'm your host, Shy City Biscuit. And today on our biscuit panel, we have the wonderful, beautiful cast members. I'm going to put everyone on the screen. My beautiful people. Yes. Okay. Today on our panel, we have the lovely Miss Camille in transportation. We have the lovely Halima, that is the enterprise owner of the Boo Enterprise, a slash of social work. And we have Mike B, the owner of MB. Wait, what is it? I'm sorry. Say it, Mike. MSB Carpentry. He can build
There
y'all
we
a house.
go.
For real, for real. Yes. And we have the number one promoter, Mr. Peanut, that we only see the dashboard because he's being safe at driving. I cannot with you. You play so much. Okay, you guys. I would like to thank my panel for coming in today. Yes, the panel is short today. I guess people got their stimulus. No worries. This is real friendship right here. All right. So first, we have Peanut. Are you ready, sir?
You're not on mute.
He got it on mute. Let me unmute him so he can be safe.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can
Can
hear
you
you,
hear me now?
Peanut.
Okay. You can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead. We can't hear you, Peanut.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now, loud and clear.
Okay.
Okay. So, safe driving. Okay, Peanut, your first question is um if at one time you were getting in a serious relationship, you're lovey-dovey and everything is oh so great. Then you
Could you
find out
hold on
that
1 second? Could you repeat that? It was breaking up. Say that one more time.
okay, can you hear me now? Huh? Okay, so Peanut is froze. Okay, you back?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
So you don't want to pull over so we can be safe?
I can hear you. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. Okay, so if you found out that the person that you were in a relationship with, lovey-dovey and everything was oh so great, found out that they used to be a hoe back in the day, would you stay with them or what would you do?
How long have we been messing around now?
Well, it's serious, so let's just say about a year.
Ah, I might think about it for a few days.
You said just go
I
think
might.
about it for a few days.
Yeah, I'll probably get past. I mean, it depends. As long as I ain't around nobody I know. If somebody I know, then we might have to revisit that.
Okay, so if you found out that they was a hoe back in the day, and you found out from somebody that you know, and then so how do you know that if it was somebody that they used to talk to? What if you just didn't know? So if you didn't know, it's just okay. You don't know
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
So
She
that's
just
it
moved.
is.
If she moved here from Ohio and she was a hoe in Ohio, that's cool.
Oh, in Ohio. Okay. All right. So Peanut say as long as you wasn't a hoe in Chicago, he got you.
Not, yeah, not in them, sorry, because everybody got a pass, especially at this age.
Definitely. That is true. Everybody do have a pass. Okay. Your next question is, okay, let's just say you were coming out of Home Depot, right? And you seen a good looking chick. I mean, she just had everything the way it needed to be. And then you see that her car was nasty. Would you still talk to her?
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's about 75% of women. They cars are nasty.
75% of women cars on that. So that's
A
not a
lot of
turn off for you.
it is. I mean, we gotta go to car wash. If I'm talking to you like that, let me see your keys. I'm gonna see your car and wash and clean it out.
You gonna wash? That's what I'm talking about. He said
I'm
he's
gonna take.
going to wash the car, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yes.
take it to get washed. I ain't gonna wash it, but I'm gonna take it Delta Sonic.
You'll take
Yeah, it's a lot of this.
period.
Yeah,
Period. Okay, I see you. Well, do anyone have any feedback off of any questions that I asked Peanut? Mike. All right, let's see. Mike has a question about it. Okay, Mike, let's put you on. Yes, sir.
I mean, I don't really got no question about it. I just think he right though, especially about the whole thing. I mean, that's why you nobody asks about a body count after 30. It's just it just kind of is what it is.
Okay, so you the body count thing. Okay, can you please explain the body count to me, please?
Why I gotta explain? Everybody know what a body count is.
I do not. I do not know what the body count is. Please tell me.
you don't know
I
it.
hear about it, but I do not know. Please tell me.
That's crazy.
I mean, for what? How many dicks have you taken in your 38 years or whatever? I mean,
Oh,
that's
oh, oh. Okay,
like I don't ask no female her body count. I'm like, it is what it is. You just
okay,
seen
okay,
quite a few. I'm assuming it is what it is.
okay. I got you. Now I know what a body count is. Okay, because I mean, I had. I, you. Yes, thank you, sir. Okay. All right. No one else has any
You
feedback
welcome.
about the questions that I asked. Okay. No one has any feedback. All right. So next, thank you, Mr. Peanut. You're wonderful.
Thank you. You're welcome.
All right. Okay. So the next question we have are for my beautiful Camille. Hi. You on mute, babe. I'm sorry. You're unmuted, sweetie. Hi.
Hi, how are you, honey bunny?
I am great. I'm loving that you're here. Thank you. Beautiful. Okay. So, the beautiful Camille, I have two questions for you as well. Okay. So, me knowing you, I know that you've been single for a while. So, I would like you to break down what is the definition of the term talking, dating, and being committed, please.
Hmm. So talking is generally the introduction. You meet someone, pretty
Mhm.
much give them your bio. Get to know somebody. Dating is a little bit more exclusive. Um, but people tend to think when you're dating, it should just be one on one. No, dating means date them all on both ends. Date them all.
Period.
That don't mean you have to be
Period.
sexually inclined with them, but date them
Period.
all. You
Yes.
try to weed the bad ones out and pick the right one, as opposed to commitment when you both have agreed that, hey, okay, it's exclusive. It's just you and I. It's not you, me, he and she, or he and her,
Right.
baby mom, none of that. It's just you and I, and we ready to do this. But I think a lot of people get confused with the dating because they think when you're dating, it should
Mhm.
just be more so you and one other person. I've dated and I've been out with a guy and bumped into him with another chick the next day, like, oh, I thought we was dating. And I had to check myself, like, he's he can date whoever. You know, that don't necessarily mean I wasn't the one. Maybe he's just, trying to see what it's about, see who he wants. So You know,
Okay, so question: when you seen him outside with whomever you seen him outside, what did you do? Did you just, or
I
you just?
spoke. I was very cordial.
Oh,
I mean, I'm too old to be walking up to you. Who the fuck is this? I'm not doing that. I'm 44. I don't have time for that. Hey, who you? How are you?
okay. So
That's
when
it.
you said cordial, what you say to him, girl?
I'm just like, hey, Mike, how you doing? And
His name Mike. That's
Mike,
his name. That's
I
that
kept it moving, because I was on the date. So hey, what can
period.
I say? Date them
Exactly.
all. Date them all.
Date them all. I am
Come on.
so with you. Yes,
Yes.
babe.
Yes.
Okay.
And that I mean you giving up the goods because you're dating them all. That don't mean that.
Okay.
You're just trying to see, who's who. Let the layers peel back and see people who they really are. You know.
Okay,
That's just
so when you say you're dating them all, you said you don't give your goodies to all of them. Okay, so now that steps into commitment.
right. Right. Right.
So the commitment part is basically what?
Commitment is, it has been agreed upon both of you all that hey, it's you and I. It's just us. We're
Yeah.
no longer dating.
Mhm.
So we gonna do this. I shouldn't have to worry about, cutting my eye at you when you walk out my door. So
Okay.
that's what I think the commitment comes in at.
Okay. So do anyone have any feedback with that? No, we good. Everybody in agreement to it. Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. We gotta.
Oh.
Yes, Mike.
I'm like super opinionated, but she totally right. Cause I be she right.
Okay, she's so you know what? Honestly, I
She
agree.
right.
The details of how you broke that down, and people really do get that confused though, don't they? They really think that like when you talking to somebody or you're dating somebody, you're supposed to only date one person, and then that's not true. You are supposed to date them all. That does not mean I'm having sex with them all. I think you hit
That's
everything on the
true.
head.
Correct.
Cause
Period.
I be getting so lost in the sauce. I be like, oh, I just gotta have her, and be like, oh,
Yeah,
child, nah. And
it happens. It happens.
and
It
then break
does.
my poor little heart. And I'm like, me.
It happens.
So,
That breaks
But
that's
your heart.
totally
I
right.
found out dating in the COVID is so difficult. Well, now that we have a lot of restrictions lifted, it's a little bit better. But like when we were on lockdown, it was hard to date. You don't want to just invite Mike to your house.
I
I don't
agree.
know you. I don't know who you've been around. You don't know me. Yeah, you can do the whole virtual thing, but it's nothing like being hands on. You know what I'm saying? Pictures can only display so much. I want to see you. I want to see the layers start to peel back a bit. So dating during the COVID
Right.
was treacherous.
Yeah.
It was, trust me, it was treacherous. But now we can get out a little bit more. You can go and have coffee at Starbucks, whatever you choose to do. So we'll see. We'll
Okay.
do a follow-up show.
You know what? So I have a question. This is a little spinoff. Mike, tell me, how much money do you think you should spend on a first date?
All depends. Cause shit, I'm expensive my damn self, so I just be spending money on first dates. I can't even lie. Like people be talking all that cheap shit. We just going here, but you can have like a dope ass first date and not really spend no money. So let's just get it's especially if you live in Chicago. Like it's like plenty of cool stuff to do around Chicago
My
that don't
city,
require a lot of money.
my city,
Unfortunately,
rock.
unfortunately, like like after like 2, 3 drinks, times two, that shit add up. So if you not already, you might as well like just already allocate like $200 for the night. Like I don't think that's a big deal. Like especially if it's somebody that you kind of want to be
Dig
around.
it.
Yeah.
You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? If you like
But
really like
here's
did
the
your
thing to that.
homework on this chick, like okay,
Okay, right. Okay, so wait. So you said do your homework on it. So basically, you're saying that you've talked to her, you've seen how she is. It's not just the I met you at Starbucks, and you be like, oh yeah, we exchanged numbers, we text a couple times, and then be like, oh, let's just go out. Like how, like you have to conversate with her, converse and make sure that everything is good, or it's like, Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. So what you was going to say, Camille? I'm sorry.
I
But
mean, you
here's the
can't
thing:
like.
No, go ahead.
once you start that
Mhm.
200, you go on the door with 200. Some women expect you to escalate. Okay, it was a $200 date, so let me see what he coming with the next time. That's
Mm.
just not so much as myself, but that's just how some women think. Oh, you started it off at 200. Oh, okay, let's see what the next date be. So to me, as a woman, it's not about the money, how much you spent. It's the thought behind it. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Right, I
Unfortunately,
agree.
that's
I
not
I
everybody.
totally agree. I don't mean to cut you off. I totally agree with that. It's all about the experience. It's not just you just go to this stupid fancy restaurant and spend $200 just at this restaurant. You could have spent $200 like throughout the whole day, like doing different like things. It ain't just
Yep.
the bill for the restaurant was $200. That's not what I'm saying.
Mhm.
It's just saying like, oh, we did this. This could have been $40. This could have been $50, and y'all had drinks in between, and it didn't add it up.
This
Yep.
is
And at the
true.
same time, you can't, it all depends on like the level of chick that you fucking with. Like
Right.
Period.
if you
That's what I was
talking to a
getting at.
chick
Come on.
that if you talking to a chick that like got her own shit, and she pulling up in a Benz or she pulling up in a Porsche and got all this shit, like you do want to kind of show like, hey, like I got it. Like that's really not gonna be like this big issue. But in the whole time she could still be like super cool and not really be on that. But if you like provide this experience and your whole bill for the day was $200, I don't think that's a hard thing. You could easily spend $60. You could easily
Correct.
spend $100. But I know,
Mhm.
Bill, shit, my solo days, I take myself out and I spend $80. So it's
Correct.
like,
Mhm.
shit, I might as well assume it's gonna be two of me.
Hey,
So
But if
I
I'm feeling you, it's priceless. If
right,
I'm feeling you, it's
yeah,
priceless. It's no dollar amount.
yes,
It wouldn't even matter to me what
I
the dollar amount.
I agree.
Your presence is
yes,
is priceless.
yes. That right
I
there.
agree. You can spend all the money in the world, but if you can't talk, you know what I'm saying, then it was pointless.
It was
Oh, you
pointless.
definitely gotta have like the wit, like the gift of gab, so to speak, to kind of get this woman to see your perspective. It's not just
Correct.
about the money. There's plenty of niggas that throwing money around that's like
Correct.
cornballs. So that don't
Mhm.
mean nothing. But if you know like the type of person you are, like, look, I'm dope normally. This just like in addition to.
Yeah,
Then
look, the plus side.
Right.
yeah, this just in addition to is that we ain't going this ain't no situation where you got to come in and us like struggling or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Mhm.
got my own shit, so that's just a box that's already checked. That's
Mhm.
all.
I love this is beautiful. Thank you.
Oh,
Yes. Okay. All right. Love it. Okay. So Camille, your second question is when dating or talking, what signs can a person look for to run? Like it's just over, it's done, and we just need to just don't call him no more. Or don't call me no
I'm,
more.
as for myself, I'm big on family.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I know that you may run into a guy that has had a bad upbringing, and here's what I've learned, and I'm learning at 44. You can't get around your upbringing. If there are some things that happened to you when you were a kid, you need to deal with that because some of those things, the abuse, mental, physical, however it came, you grow up, you become an adult, and you try and date or you want to get married, whatever, make this happy family. And you're still traumatized from some things that happened to you when you were a kid. Sometimes that has a big effect on your relationship. So I'm big on knowing a person's background. Where do you come from? Who raised you?
Mm.
That's because that plays a part in who you are today. It
Yes.
does.
Oh, I'm with
I
you.
know for me, again, like I said, I'm only speaking for me. Abuse. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for what ticks you off, and if you go too far, I'm out. I'm out. I understand we as women can get you to the. I get it, but I'm out if it goes too far. I'm looking at this drinking. I I'm not a drinker myself. I have a little wine. I may have a cocktail or two, but I'm looking to see, can he handle his liquor? Does he become a totally different person once he's intoxicated? Because then 9 times out of 10, the physical become. I'm not on that. So for me, like I said, for me, it's a matter of family, your upbringing. Um, who raised you? What were some things that may have been um, you may have been traumatized from in your more younger years that you think still play a part in your adult life. They say for women, we pick our daddies. You date your dad.
Okay.
And for me, that has happened. My dad was an alcoholic. He wasn't a physical abuser with it, but he was an alcoholic. My ex-husband was an alcoholic. 2 guys I dated, they were alcoholics. And I'm like, that is crazy. That's crazy. So it's like, where do how do you break that? And it's like, some men just, they don't. They just go on with life, and you can't do that. Can't do it.
Okay. So you said that mm, this girl, you took me. I'm man. Okay. Any feedback, anyone? Nope. Everything agreed. Everyone agrees with everything you said. Cause baby, yes. That's what I'm gonna say. Yes to all of that. And thank you so much, Miss Camille. You
It's
are
my pleasure.
wonderful.
My
Thank you so
pleasure.
much. Yes. Okay, you guys. So our next guest is my opinionated friend. Yes. All right. Mr. Mike, my opinionated friend. Yes. Okay. So, sir,
That I am.
how are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm wonderful.
Okay. So, tell us about your business that you have, because I'm ready for you to build me a house or this closet that I need.
All right. So pretty much my company's MSB Carpentry, and just flat out, I'm pretty much the best residential carpenter in Chicago. It's just like just hands down. So
Hey,
that's about as far as I'm gonna go with it.
and I believe
The
you.
reviews can talk for themselves. Like I do really cool stuff, and I started just because I wanted to give back to the community because it's not really a lot of tradesmen like in like black neighborhoods that can really do like quality work. So I kind of just made it a point to be that good to where I can help where I can. So and I think I got incredibly good at it, and that's about it for that.
And I second that. I follow your work. I love it. Okay, so
Thank
Mr.
you.
Mike, your first question is: could you be with someone that don't want kids? Why or why not?
I mean, that's a now I was just talking about this with my homegirl because like my daughter is already 16, and
Already.
my cousin's son that I kind of raised too, they the same age practically. So one could say that I'm like I don't really need. I did my job on the whole kid department, but some part of me like I can't even flex. Like damn, like I could do another kid. Especially with money not being an issue. When you got a kid at 21, you like, oh shit. Like I don't even know my damn self, let alone how I'm gonna pay for this fucking kid. So you still kind of growing. So now like where that's not really an issue, I still feel like I'd be like a totally different type of parent. The same, I think I did a pretty good job, but it'd be different with that out of the equation. And like my dating pool right now is like so very like from like 32 to 42. It's like some people like don't got no kids yet and trying to start a family. Some in the same situation as me, and some on the other end they like, well, shit, I'm done with that move. and then the whole time it's still, women out here that can't have kids.
That's true.
So
This is true.
so I really have to think about that. Like damn, do I like it could be a dope ass woman that could really like love the fuck out of me, and I can't really cancel that. I can't really like exclude her,
Right.
because of that fact. So, it's a real hard question, but ultimately it comes down to like if I was to not have no more kids, like that woman like would have to like love the fuck out of me, like exactly how I wanted to. And that's just the truth.
No, I'm with you. No, yes. The caring
That's
and the love
she had
part.
to love.
Yes.
Yeah, she had to love me to where like I damn near forget about the shit. Like you know what, I could do this. You know, like even though I still part of me will really want that, want to like that whole family thing,
Mhm.
like part of me really want that, but I feel like if it was a situation where I was like really being like um emotionally like taken care of by my woman, I could do that. I don't think it'd be a hard ask.
Okay. Any feedback? No feedback? All right. Everybody agrees. Okay, sir. So your second question is your business and everything keeps you fit and you're a fit person, you're active. Would you date someone that the medical and the fitness world say is overweight?
Overweight is one thing, right?
No, I said the fitness and the medical world. So you know that us being, black or full figured. I'm talking about the that way, not somebody that's like all the way unhealthy. I'm saying that, someone that the world is saying, "Oh, she thick," but the medical world is saying that she's
No, you
overweight.
mean black people and everybody else. Okay, it's a total difference.
Period. I didn't
Like,
want to say it, but
I
since you
got
said it
you.
for me,
I
thank
got
you.
you. We just gonna call it like it is. So number one, like it's a hard ass because like I look fucking amazing. Like me in the fucking mirror and me naked, it's like we just got a love relationship. And
I love my friend.
so I do have like a certain standard. Okay, like I'm not asking somebody to be like me, like,
Okay.
but yeah, like if she like full figure and like shapely, oh shit, I'm with it. Like, say less,
Okay.
but I could go slim or I could go thick, like it don't
Okay.
matter,
Okay.
but
So let's just
you
say
just
that.
can't be bogus. You can't, it's a limit now. You can't be bogus. Like, okay, I
Okay, come
can't
on. Let's
be
say who
like,
bogus. Go ahead. Call him who bogus. Tell me. Let the world know
I
because Mike B is single. So we want to know. People want to know not to shoot they shot. We want to know who can. So tell me in let's just say the celebrity world or somebody that we already know. Tell me what is a no and what is a go.
know and a go.
Yeah, you know how the baby say, "Let's go."
I don't know. That's hard. I couldn't do the Lizzo move. As confident as she is, I couldn't do that move because as much money as she got, I can't feel like the prize here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. I don't want nobody in on my show that's not gonna speak the truth. And if you can't handle the truth, I'm so sorry. Period. I'm
Yeah.
here.
Like
I'm with you.
yeah, I wanna be like, like damn, like we look fucking amazing together. Like, I want to be like, damn, look at her body, not just her always looking at me like, damn, like my nigga got it going on. I want to be able to look at my woman like the same fucking way, like, God damn. I want to be like with everybody else, like, damn, like that's his woman. Like that's the only way it can be. Like it has to be like on the same like footing.
Okay, so with that being said, Camille, I see that you have something to say about this. I'm you know what? Before I add my ad in, I'm gonna let Camille say what she has to say because she's probably saying what uh I'm thinking. Go ahead, Camille. Wait, okay, I'm sorry. You gotta unmute yourself, sweetie.
Okay.
Okay,
So
go ahead.
let me ask you this, Mike.
Hmm?
What's so you're not open to like, let's just be honest, BBW.
Yeah.
Because big girls do big things. You do know that, right?
Look, I've look, I am a fan of two something to do something, okay? So
Got you. Now let me say this
that's
as
not
well. The
okay.
major the stakes is so high with women now. Everybody that has it's very, very few women out here that has that their anatomy is natural. It's so easy to fucking be a clay bunny and go get a couple of $1,000 and get an ass,
I
get a
totally agree
breast,
with you. That's not what I'm
remove your
looking for
stomach.
though.
It's
That's
no more. It's so less. It's so many women that are not natural. It's sickening. And
that's
it's
not what
like,
I'm talking about though. I ain't talking about that. I'll move the motherfucking fupa out the way. You know what I'm saying? But you just can't
no,
be
don't move
banging.
it. Embrace
You know
that.
what I'm
No, don't
saying?
move that fupa.
Like,
Don't move that
look,
fupa. Embrace that fupa. Rub that fupa.
look,
Cause the chalupa under it, you ain't gonna even know that fupa's there. Okay, Sam. I'm just saying.
look.
I'm just saying, Mike.
I'm not looking for nobody like no Tupperware female, whatever. You can be a natural. I understand women body change after they have kids and shit like that. I totally get that. I'm not looking for this, like prototypical model or nothing like that. Look, I love my curvy black women. Okay, like that's just
That's
not
right. That's
like
right.
that's a given.
Okay, so
That's
let
right.
me. Mike just said that he's not going to go as
Lizzo, I got it. And I
right.
got you on that one. I agree with you. If I was a man, I wouldn't go Lizzo either. That's a lot. It's a
That's
lot.
right.
But
Okay,
I
Yeah.
love
wait a
it
minute.
though.
Okay, wait a minute though, Mike. You did say that woman has to love you like man. We're gonna say the back in the day terms, love your dirty draws. So what if that Lizzo helped you one day and you seen her like and you start looking past all of that and you said that she love your dirty draws? Now tell me. Mm.
No, she would not be the first woman to give me like emotionally like what I'm looking for, but I want what I'm looking for in the package that I want it in.
I
Period.
hear you. You
And
want
it's
what
And
you
it's
want.
just
nothing wrong
that.
with
It's that's it. Just
And
like
there's
females want
nothing wrong
somebody
with that.
that's 6'2" or whatever. Well, I can check that box. But if not, they are totally you can say plenty of females say I ain't gonna buddy could love the fuck out of them because he 5'9", they ain't gonna fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? So I want what I want in the
That's
package
right.
I wanted in. And it's just
and
that,
ain't nothing
it's
wrong
that
with it.
simple.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But
None at
I ain't
all.
asking nobody to have no
I
like
just had to come over here and make fun, because I didn't hear you say nothing about BBWs, and I got to represent for
I
our big
told you,
girls.
look, I can do the two something to do. I look the two something to do something. Find me at Amazon. You can go 6'1",
Period.
two something. Give me all that. I can do that.
Period.
So I
That's
ain't,
what's up.
it ain't not just like I want this like little prototypical thing that everybody looking for. Nah, you can have some weight on you. That ain't shit. I'm a big dude. So like that
Well,
ain't really an issue.
well, Mike is
That's
single and he takes you on wonderful dates.
Oh man.
I
And,
see.
and Camille is
I
single.
do I do take people on wonderful dates. Like that's a fact. Like
And
I
Camille
really do.
is single.
My dates are top notch.
Hey,
Hey,
Camille is single with the and beautiful and wants to go on those dates. However,
and
so
don't and my kids are grown and gone. I don't have them kid problems.
period,
Mm,
period. Hey,
mm,
so
mm.
all right then. Okay, so all right. Well, thank you very much, you guys. I appreciate your comments and your questions and everything else. Beautiful. So now we have the beautiful, patient Halima. Oh, you got to unmute your screen.
Yes. Hi, Nikki. Hi,
Yes.
Hi, Camille. interest in listening to you both. I wanted to want, but yeah, I just enjoyed what I was listening to.
Okay. Did you want any? Did you want to add anything to any of the questions?
No, no, no.
Everything
Everything.
was you
Yeah.
agree with it? Okay. All right. So, Miss Halima,
Yes.
the business owner of the Boo Enterprise. Can you tell us something about your enterprise, ma'am?
Okay. So we specialize in organic skincare. What I noticed within the years is a lot of people, a lot of black women and men, or well, mostly black women would rather be lighter, light skinned, as to embrace their beauty, their black beautiful skin, and they end up using chemicals, harsh chemicals, to be lighter. So I thought about it and I said, you know what, black is beautiful. I'm
Period.
Nigerian, and we have a lot of organic stuff that we use to enhance our beautiful skin, let it nourish, glow our skin and stuff like that. And that's how it came about. So we have different kinds of products. We have the black soap, we have the shea butter, we have the body scrub, and we have the sage and waist beads and stuff like that.
You got waist beads?
Yes, we do.
I didn't know you had waist beads.
Yes, we do. We have all sorts of waist beads. The purple
Oh.
eye waist beads, the Ghana waist beads, oh my God, I have a whole lot of waist beads. Really nice ones.
Okay, what does the waist what do they do?
Okay, so well, traditionally where I'm from 80
Where
years old,
where are you from?
I'm from Nigeria, by the way. I'm from Nigeria. Where I'm from 8 years old, our parents like to they start us up with waist beads because it helps, keep you in shape, give you the hourglass shape, and also helps you to watch your weight because back then, 8 years to 10 years, we start getting, mature and getting some sort of whatever. So our parents used to that to help us watch our weight, and also it's just very sexy for a woman to have waist beads on and kind of
I agree.
you
That's
know.
why I want them because they sexy. I
So
don't know what they do. I just said, Nina, I'm sorry, it's my sister. Me and my sister talk all the time. I
yeah,
said in a minute, like, yeah, y'all, I'm gonna need some waist beads because they
yeah,
look
I'll
sexy.
hook you up.
Okay, so now I know what they are.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna jump into your questions. Okay, so your first question is being a social worker, why do you feel that so many people are out here broken or feel broken?
Well, first and foremost, they say charity begins at home. So with what I've learned in my field, or with my line of work, is most people end up being broken because of what they experience as kids. It's
Okay.
at home. You find out where a child starts taking care of themselves at the age of 4, 5, probably even younger, you
Mhm.
know, and because their parents are either um, uh, they're substance abusers, or they're violent, or maybe they're into a whole lot of negative influence in their lives. So and some of them get abused sexually by either their stepfathers, their fathers, their brothers, their uncles, or even aunties and family friends.
Mhm.
That experience lives with them. Some people don't know how to reach out. People don't know how to speak up because they feel the society will tag them as broken, and it leads with them to adulthood. And at the end of the day, when they become adults, they don't know how to deal with it, and they end up being what they went through
Mm.
most times. And the population itself, actually, I've it's been very fulfilling because I tend to be part of the system that provide the necessary resources for these people to know that, look, you're alive, you're here, and you have options. You don't have to keep wallowing in your trauma. You can get help. This is how we can actually support you to get help. This is what you need to do. These are the steps you need to take, but you have to let us. If you don't let us, we cannot provide you the necessary support. I've seen a couple of them who say, but well, okay, you did tell me that it's a short-term program. So what happens afterwards? Well, now that's where it comes in. As an adult, you have the choice to continue receiving this help and be a better person, to be productive to yourself and the society and probably your family, or go back to where you're coming from. Is a choice. You have to make that choice. I cannot make that choice for you, and we've been successful so far.
Whew. Yes, honey. Girl, all of that. All of that. Yes.
And it goes a long way. Also, the other day you and I were talking, and I did mention to you that when we're going to relationships and friendships, there are certain things that we ignore because maybe you were like, okay, it could be for any reason you want to go into a relationship, but
Mhm.
most times it's part of either boredom or desperation. Let's just work on those two. If you're desperate to be in a relationship and you get into a relationship with the wrong person, it's going to end up in disaster, because you have to understand that when you're going to friendship or relationship, you have to understand the person, the root, the trauma, the person's life experience, upbringing, like how what Camille was saying. It's very important for us to understand who that person is, not on the surface and on a deeper level, because at the end of this person you're bringing into your life, and you have to understand, you have to be able to say, this, I can handle this, or I cannot handle this. So a lot of times it's very important for us to search and really ask questions,
Mhm.
dig deep, so that we don't end up being in broken relationships as we grow older, and then that's where the body count comes in at the a lot. Yes, you see someone who is 30 and has gone through 15 men, because she maybe she didn't have a father figure, and she's looking for someone to replace that void, and
Okay.
wrong relationships because she feels, oh, maybe he's the right one, maybe he's the right one, without actually taking her time.
Right.
And this is
Right.
where, of course, dating comes into place,
Mhm.
for you to actually take that time to know who you're dealing with. You know.
The dating part. That's
Yeah,
the problem.
yeah.
People don't do.
And Camille did say dating is not, you can date a couple
It's
of
not exclusive. You can
Yeah,
date.
well, you see, my opinion differ in this because of my upbringing, and I always say one thing: we differ in so many ways, but we learn from each other, right?
Mhm.
Where I come from, when you're dating one person to know that person.
Okay.
Do you understand? Commitment comes, to me, to us. Commitment is you're about to get married. You're committed to each other. You're already married. But dating is the process from from talking. You're talking to each other. You can talk to a couple of people. You know what I mean? You can talk to 10 guys if you're a 10 woman if you want to. But then when you
Okay.
start dating that person, this is your it's exclusive. You're not talking to other people. Then because now you're putting your energy and time into this person, trying to get to know. But when you're dating a series of people, as for me, that's
Say
that's
it.
selection comes off from talking. I start
Okay.
weighing up when I'm talking to people. I'm like, okay, no, next, until I find the right person, and then we now start dating. That means it's you and I. Now let's see what we can make out of this. You know,
Okay. Okay. That's interesting. And I'm kind of like, I'm with you. Okay, so basically you're saying that if okay, I'm with it. Okay, so you're saying that when you're talking, you talk all around.
yeah, I mean, you can talk to a couple of maybe two, three guys, or two, three females if you're a guy. That
Okay.
and from talking to them, you now know that, okay, yes, we have a lot of differences that we cannot be exclusive. And
Okay.
that's when you weigh them off, so you know that this is the person that you actually think, there's a possibility of something stronger and something deeper, and then you move to the dating part. Now, dating, when you start dating that person, that is when you start doing your homework. Of course, feelings are getting to, you're getting feelings and trying to, show this is who I am. You
Okay.
on your own. You have to start searching, researching, praying. Also, prayers also is very important to where I'm from. We tend to pray that God should guide us, and if this is what is supposed to be, let it be. And then you research, like I said, the past experiences, upbringing, trauma, family trees, and stuff like that. And that is when you now start knowing that, okay, now I have this. These are the information I've gathered about this person. Am I able to move to the next stage of
Right.
commitment? Meaning that getting engaged, and of course,
Yes.
if not, then I'll say, okay, you know what, this is not going to work because it's too much for me to handle. Because I have my own struggles that I'm going through, that I do not have the energy and the strength and the time to invest in commitment with this person. That's how we see it.
Okay. Okay. Well, hey, I see it that way. I like that though. I like that. The talking is the spread around. And then when you're dating, you send to focus. Okay. Do we have any feedback from anyone else about the way she put it out? No. All right. They agree. They agree. Okay. So your second question is, because you're my friend, I can ask you this.
Okay.
Why did you come to the USA?
Okay. So
Because you did say you're from where?
I'm from Nigeria. I grew up in Nigeria. I was born in Nigeria.
What part of Nigeria?
I'm from the northern part of Nigeria. We are predominantly Muslims there,
Okay.
and where they believe a man can have 4 wives. Okay. Yes.
Four?
Yeah. And
Ooh.
yep. So yeah, so why I came to America is because I met my husband, who happens to be Nigerian American, meaning that his parents are Nigerians, but he was born in America.
Did you want to come?
No, trust me, no. I'm going to tell you this, it was a cultural shock when I got here, because my whole life was Nigeria. My family, my friends, Nigeria, and it was actually it was a struggle for me to adapt here. Not to say because of course America is a beautiful country, and I'm from a third world country as they quote it, but I trust me, home is home. It's beautiful. Nigeria is beautiful. People need to really do their research besides what they're showing us on TV. And so when I moved here, it was actually, I was supposed to come 3-4 months before I decided to come, because I kept moving the dates. It was a struggle for me, because I was going to miss, of course, my family, my friends, and stuff like that. But I had to come join my husband. And when I did come, it was very hostile, because a lot of people were very unfriendly. And yes, a lot of people were.
What state did you come to when you came? The first
I've always been in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a lot of issues communicating, because people will always, and I'm not even trying to throw no caps, but most of the people that have problems understanding me, maybe even now, are always African Americans. They always say, "Huh? What you say? What you?" But the Caucasians actually hear me when I speak. So I'm always, and then when instead of them to actually, it's the truth, instead of them to take their time to hear me, they're already giving me an attitude. I had a lot of, I had a hard time adjusting and making friends with the African Americans because of that. But eventually, they found out I was cool, like you.
We was cool from day one, so
Yeah,
I understood you like off that.
Exactly. So it was then everything was so different. This is a lawful country. My country is not so lawful, to be honest.
Okay.
You have to drive here, you have to stop, you have to, things like that. It was just crazy for me, then everything, anywhere you go, you have to, they said it was something that was different from what I've always known.
Okay.
But now, I tell you the truth, anytime I go to Nigeria, I'm always ready to come back. I'm like, okay, 1 week already, I want to go back home. I'm done with Nigeria.
Okay. Okay, so I just have one input before we close. Okay, so your other business is what?
Okay, so professionally, I'm an accountant.
Mm-hmm.
I have my master's in accountancy and economics, and then of course I'm a social worker. I'm a financial analyst, a business developer, and importantly, my business, my baby.
The
The one
boo.
about I have to show my product, of course.
Oh, of
So
course.
we have the shea butter. This is, I don't know if can you see? So
Yes.
this is a whipped shea butter. It's miracle in a jar. We call it miracle in a jar. It's
Wait, show it again. You got to do like the people do when they doing the tutorials about the makeup. You got to cover it with the little hand.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yes, I see it.
Yes, so this is combination of shea butter and some essential oils.
Mm-hmm.
It helps to moisturize, repair, and glow our skin.
Okay.
Everything here is 100% organic. We do not have no chemicals, nothing. We have two sizes. One is we have the 4 ounces and the 8 ounces.
Okay.
We're working on our website now because it's a new company, so we're it's one step after the other. So we're working on our website, but people can actually order via my Instagram page or my WhatsApp. I have a business WhatsApp page as well, um,
Okay.
and also my Facebook page. Also, I have you can order through that. So
Okay.
and we
So you
have
said that you were a financial analyst, and around Facebook now, everyone is basically saying, "Okay, you got your stimulus. Don't jag it off. Go and do this, this, and this." Tell us what you would provide for them if they were to do that.
so first and foremost, before I give anybody any consultation, I want to know what it is that you're good at. I always like to use people's strength to
Mm-hmm.
to give them financial advice. Someone can come and say, "Oh, I want to start a business, say cooking business, like catering business,"
Mm-hmm.
and then one of the things I would say, "How much do you have?" Because your capital determines how what you can do, and if you don't have enough capital to start off that kind of business, then we now narrow it down to, okay, catering has different aspects of the business. This is what you can start off with, and
Okay.
then go from there. And of course, we write up a business plan on how one can go from one process to the next process. So it's a one-on-one case. You can come up with, you can say, I have 2,000, what can I start? I'll say, okay, you know what, you have $2,000, go to AliExpress and get you the headbands. They market them for 50 cents, and then you sell them for $2. you
Yes.
know, and
Yes.
then you maybe use 700 for that, and then 300 for branding and 200 for advertisement. So there are ways I can break it down for someone to grow their business as a business developer and also financial analyst. I'll be able to tell you now, this is how you do it. These are the steps to take to be able to make sure that your business does not fail.
Mm. That's
Because
the word. Say the word.
business does not fail. Because a lot of people are illiterate when it comes to finances. They feel, oh, well, I'll just take $2 out of my business and put it back. No, you don't borrow out of your business until you're well established. And when you're borrowing out of your business, is because you're borrowing to expand into other. Yes, most times, and that because that means that business you're expanding to, or is borrowing from your existing business that has already been, what it is.
Understood.
Yes.
Well, you've given. Oh
One
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
when someone wants to start a business, the first thing one needs to do is draw up a business plan. That is,
Business plan.
yes, you do your feasibility studies and make sure you have all your facts before you venture into any business financially. A lot of people fail because they fail to take that necessary step. So that's an
The
advice.
business plan is the most important.
First step into any business.
Is a business plan.
Correct.
Okay. Well, in the link, it will be the information to get to you as well as Mike. All the Mike, what are you doing? I cannot. I'm so done with you. Yes, in the bio, we will have the link for Mike as well as Halima's business, and we will have everything to get in contact with them. I would like to thank everyone that showed up, even Peanut that had to
Peanut.
leave because Peanut is a promoter. He is the promoter of Chicago and he does a great job. So birthday parties, anything that needs promotion, he's the guy. His link will be there as well. I would like to thank my beautiful panel. The biscuit panel today was all man awesome. I love it. All right, you guys. Thank you guys so much for listening. I really, really appreciate
You're
it.
definitely welcome.
Pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. And
Yes, I
remember,
appreciate it. It
everyone
was
has
fun.
the tea. I just give you the biscuit with it. Thank you guys so much.
Hey,
And we are out.
All
Thank
right.
have a
you.
good day. Bye
All
bye.
right. Take care.